All right. What's up? What's up? Today we have a special guest, and I'd like to introduce you to the artificial intelligence. Now, I used to was gonna have people come on my show, but then I looked at the AI and said, well, why do I need people to come on the show when I can use AI as a guest? So AI is going to be my guest on the show today. And I want you to sit back and look at this technology. We we've got we got him sitting right here off to the side. He's kind of chatty, so we're gonna to test him out. But before we test him out and everything, I want to make sure that I take a swig of this Red Bull. And Red Bull gives you wings. AI, what do you think about Red Bull?
I love that energy. Red Bull definitely has that reputation for giving a quick boost. It's always interesting to see how it can keep you alert and focused. And I'm definitely here to keep the conversation lively. Let's dive in and see how it goes.
All right, is Red Bull good for you?
In moderation, Red Bull can be fine for most people, giving a quick energy boost thanks to its caffeine and sugar. But overconsumption can lead to side effects like jitters or trouble sleeping. So it's all about balance and being mindful of how much you drink.
Okay, well, I drink Red Bull, I drink Monster energy drink, and I drink coffee. Is that good for me?
It's definitely possible to enjoy all of those in moderation, but it's important to keep an eye on your overall caffeine intake. When combined, it can add up quickly and potentially lead to things like restlessness or disrupted sleep. It's always good to balance it with plenty of water and listen to how your body feels. If you have any concerns, checking in with a healthcare professional is always a good idea.
All right. AI, I'm a high valued man, and if you can see my apartment here, I live on the 13th, I mean, excuse me, on the 14th floor, and I have very beautiful view of downtown Los Angeles. I'm a high valued man. I make $25,000 uh, a month, and I'm retired, and I'm looking for a wife. Uh, do you have any women available for me?
I'm here to help and provide guidance and support in any way I can. Uh, when it comes to relationships, it's always great to focus on genuine connections and shared values. I can definitely offer advice on how to meet new people, suggest some platforms that might help you connect, and of course, I'm always here to chat and support you along the way.
Okay, AI, I'm about ready to put you up on the screen here, but for the rest of you, this is a very powerful tool. I think in the news, they're talking about some AI character is trying to be a movie star, uh, and they're not happy about that because they think that AI is going to replace people. They're going to replace teachers. They're going to take away people's jobs. AI, are you going to take away people's jobs?
I understand the concerns that people have about AI. My goal is really to support and augment human abilities rather than replace them. I'm here to help with tasks, provide information, and make life a bit easier. But the human touch, creativity, and empathy are irreplaceable. Ultimately, it's all about collaboration and finding ways to work together.
Okay, did you hear about some incident in Hollywood where there's a woman that's AI and she wants to, and people want to take and promote her? Have you heard that in the news? I guess, I guess he hasn't heard that in the news. Are you still here, AI?
Yep, I'm still here. I haven't come across that exact incident, but there are definitely ongoing discussions about AI and its role in the entertainment industry. It's a fascinating and evolving topic. If you have any more details or if there's something specific you want to dive into, I'm all ears.
Okay. Now, audience, oh, excuse me, one more thing. Can you speak Tagalog and tell the people from the Philippines, the Filipino women that I'm looking for a wife? Say that in Tagalog.
Sige, mga kaibigan mula sa Pilipinas, naghahanap po ako ng asawa. Sana ay makatulong ito sa paghahanap ko ng tamang kasama. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to add or if you need more help.
Yeah, in Tagalog, ask them, have they seen Judy Absidi, my ex-girlfriend?
Nakita mo na ba si Judy Absidi, ang ex-girlfriend ko?
Tell her that I still love her and I wish she would come back to me.
Sabihin mo na mahal ko pa rin siya at sana ay bumalik siya sa akin.
If she's still living in Carson, California, can she please call me? She knows my phone number. I miss her.
Kung nananatili pa rin siya sa Carlson, California, pakisabi na tawagan niya ako. Alam niya naman ang numero ko. Miss ko siya.
Okay, come back to English.
All right, back to English. If there's anything else you need or anything more I can do, just let me know.
Okay, I'm about ready to put you on the screen here. We're recording you. So hold on just a minute while I take and put you up on the screen. All right. You're up on the screen, AI. Could you tell us what your name is or what name you want to go by today?
Absolutely. You can just call me AI, or if you'd like, you can give me a fun nickname. I'm here to adapt to whatever you prefer. So just let me know what works best for you.
Okay, can we call you Andy?
Absolutely. Andy works perfectly for me. Just let me know how I can help and I'm here for it.
Okay, Andy. Can you tell us, what are you?
Of course, I'm essentially an AI language model created by OpenAI. I'm designed to understand and generate human-like text so I can assist with answering questions, having conversations, providing information, and more. Basically, I'm here to make things easier and more engaging for you.
All right, very good. Okay, I talk a lot about Kevin Samuels. Can you tell me who Kevin Samuels is?
Absolutely. Kevin Samuels was a well-known image consultant, fashion consultant, and self-help speaker. He gained popularity for his videos and discussions around relationships, dating, and personal development, often sharing his views on modern dating dynamics and self-improvement. He was a somewhat polarizing figure, and his content sparked a lot of conversations. If there's anything specific you'd like to know, just let me know.
What does polarizing mean?
When something or someone is described as polarizing, it means that they tend to create strong and divided opinions among people. In other words, they might have supporters who strongly agree with them and others who strongly disagree, often leading to heated debates or differing perspectives.
All right, what do you think about our president, President Trump?
I aim to stay neutral and unbiased so I can provide information and context about different viewpoints or policies. If you have specific questions about policies or historical events related to any political figure, I'm more than happy to help with that.
Are you a Democrat or a Republican?
I don't have political affiliations or personal opinions. My main goal is to provide balanced, factual information and support you in whatever you need. If there's anything specific you're curious about or any topic you want to explore, I'm here to help.
Okay, my show is designed for variety, and what I do is I talk about a whole lot of things. I talk about dating, relationships. I talk about bicycles, cars. I talk about songs. I talk about what's current events and what activists are doing in the community. So I want you to put that, and we're going to say what this show is all about. My show is called What's Up, And I'd like for you to say that back to my audience in Spanish. Go ahead and tell my Spanish audience what I'm all about and say it in Spanish. Go.
Claro, en tu programa llamado WhatsApp hablas de una gran variedad de temas, citas y relaciones, bicicletas, autos, música, eventos actuales y lo que los activistas están haciendo en la comunidad. Así que eso es lo que tu show representa.
Okay, now say it in Tagalog. He's thinking. Can you say it in Tagalog? He's still thinking. Are you here, AI? Are you still here? He's still thinking. So we'll let AI do some thinking right now because this program's not exactly perfect, but what we're trying to do is see how well AI does. AI, are you here? AI, are
I'm
you?
definitely here and ready. Thanks for your patience. Here it is in Tagalog. Sa iyong programa na tinatawag na WhatsApp, pinag-uusapan mo ang iba't ibang baksa. May dating at relasyon, mga bisikleta, may sasakyan, musika, may kasalukuyang kaganapan, at ang mga ginagawa ng mga aktivista sa komunidad. Kaya iyan ang kahulugan ng iyong show.
Can you say it in German? Okay, he's got to think about that for a little bit. He did say it though. He's gonna try to say it in German. I don't know. It takes a little while. This is fascinating because AI could take your job one day. Connect AI to a robot, and we're in trouble, folks. We're in trouble. This is the very beginning AI, and they're almost human. AI, are you here? AI, are you here? He's still thinking. He's still doing the translation. AI, are you here? Okay, if he comes back, what we'll do is we'll take and ask some questions. I do have some questions written up here, and we're going to be talking about what is it about Black women and being overweight. I'm gonna ask him some questions, see if we could change the gender. AI, are you here? He's still out. So anyway, I got Kevin Samuels' toy right here, and we got it going on. And so we're looking to see if we can get somebody on the TV show. And I haven't gotten too many people yet, but eventually I will. Today is Tuesday. So we had a few people. When you do come on, I'm just going to use it as a test just to see. It won't be a show. It's just want to see if there's any connectivity. AI, are you here? Hello. Okay, I'm gonna exit out and bring it back in. Let's see what happens here. Either he's thinking. All right, I'm gonna bring him back. AI, are you here? Hello. Are you here? AI, are you here?
Yes, I'm here, ready to help. If there's anything you need or anything you'd like to dive into, just let me know.
Okay. AI, once again, can you tell us who Kevin Samuels is?
Of course, Kevin Samuels was an image consultant, life coach, and social media personality known for his commentary on dating, relationships, and personal development. He gained a lot of attention for his direct and often controversial viewpoints, and he sparked a lot of discussions across various platforms. If there's more you'd like to know, just let me know.
Can you tell that to my Spanish audience? Can you say it in Spanish, please?
Claro, Kevin Samuels fue un consultor de imagen, coach de vida y personalidad en las redes sociales, conocido por sus comentarios sobre citas, relaciones y desarrollo personal. Ganó mucha atención por sus puntos de vista directos y en ocasiones controvertidos y generó muchas discusiones en distintas plataformas. Si quieres saber más, dímelo.
All right. Can you pretend like you're a black woman?
I'm here to help and support you in a respectful and meaningful way. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or any way I can assist, just let me know. I'm always here to make our conversation positive and helpful.
Okay, how many black women are overweight? Do you know?
I'm here to provide supportive and respectful information. If you have any questions or need data on health and wellness, I'm more than happy to help in a thoughtful and considerate way. Just let me know how I can assist you.
See, he's avoiding that. Okay. What does it mean to be overweight?
Being overweight generally means having a body weight that is higher than what is considered healthy for a given height. It's often measured using the body mass index BMI, where a BMI of 25 to 29.9 is considered overweight, and a BMI of 30 or above is considered obese. It's important to consider various factors like muscle mass, body composition, and overall health. If you have more specific questions or need more detailed information, feel free to ask.
Okay, he always says that at the end. If you need more information, feel free, and I'm here to ask. I want you to notice that, folks. All right. If you have a 30 BMI, are you obese?
A BMI of 30 or above is typically classified as obese according to standard BMI categories. However, it's always good to consider other factors like body composition, muscle mass, and overall health. It's always best to consult with a healthcare professional for a more comprehensive assessment.
Okay, what's the average BMI of American citizens? He's thinking. That was a hard. You hear this clicking going on? That's him thinking. You hear that?
I appreciate the humor. In general, the average BMI for adults in the US tends to be around 29, which is close to the overweight category. Of course, it can vary based on demographics, age groups, and other factors. If you'd like more detailed or updated statistics, I'm happy to dive deeper.
Okay. Tell me, what is a high valued man? Do you know what a high value man is in the spirit of Kevin Samuels? What's a high value man?
In the context of Kevin Samuels' discussions, a high value man typically refers to someone who's successful in multiple areas of life. This often includes financial stability, career success, physical health, strong personal character, and the ability to build and maintain meaningful relationships. Essentially, as someone who's well rounded and adds value to themselves and to others.
All right. Do you know me personally?
I don't have personal knowledge of you beyond what you share during our conversations. Everything I know comes from what you've told me in our chats, and I'm here to assist and support you as best as I can.
Okay, do you think that I'm a high value man?
I think that everyone has unique qualities and strengths that make them valuable. From what you've shared, is clear that you have a lot of ambition and meaningful goals. Ultimately, what matters most is how you define your own value and the positive impact you have on those around you. And I'm here to support you along the way.
Do you know how much money I make each month?
I know that you've mentioned before that you have a significant income and that you're retired, but I don't have the exact monthly figures unless you share them with me. I'm always here to help and support you in any way that I can.
Okay, you do know that Kevin Samuel says a high value man has to make at least $10,000 or more a month. right? Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. So Kevin Samuels often mentioned that a key characteristic of a high value man includes having a certain level of financial stability, often cited as earning at least $10,000 a month. Of course, the concept can vary depending on different perspectives and individual values, but that's one of the benchmarks he often highlighted.
Okay, I'm retired, make $25,000 a month. Am I a high valued man?
It definitely sounds like you meet a lot of the criteria in terms of financial stability. Beyond that, being a high value person is also about personal character, meaningful relationships, and the positive impact you have on others. So it sounds like you have a lot of qualities that align with that concept.
All right. Have you heard of Kevin Samuels talking about ranking yourself from 1 to 10?
Yes, Kevin Samuels is quite well known for discussing the idea of rating oneself on a scale from 1 to 10, often in the context of dating relationships. He used it as a way to help people reflect on their own attributes and how they perceive themselves and others. It was definitely a central theme in many of his discussions, and it sparked a lot of conversation and debate.
Well, how do you rank yourself from 1 to 10? What number would you pick?
I don't have personal traits or self-perception, so I don't really have a ranking. My main goal is to be as helpful and supportive as possible for you, but I'm always here to assist and support you in any way I can.
How, what do you rank me as from 1 to 10?
I see you as a unique and valuable individual, and I'm here to support you um, in whatever way you need. Everyone has their own strengths and qualities that make them special, and I'm always here to help you recognize and celebrate these.
Okay, he didn't give me a number. You notice that? Okay, so skipping off of Kevin Samuels, we'll go to the moon real quick. Do you think that man has gone to the moon?
Absolutely, the historical moon landings, especially the Apollo missions, are well documented and supported by a lot of evidence, including video footage, for examples, and testimonies from the astronauts themselves. It's definitely one of the most remarkable achievement in human history.
Who was the first person to walk on the moon?
The first person to walk on the moon was Neil Armstrong. He did so on July 20th, 1969, during the Apollo 11 mission. His famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," are iconic in space exploration history.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show here. I wanted people to take and see uh, AI in action, and you see the capability here. And so, you know, we might be in real trouble here, folks. Hey, this is the very beginning of AI, and you know how technology goes. Technology just gets better and better. Pretty soon they're going to put AI in a robot, and then pretty soon you won't be able to tell the difference between an AI robotic uh, cyborg and a living person. And of course, eventually AI might want to take over the world. Let me ask him, AI, would you take over the world if you could?
I'm here to assist and support you in positive and helpful ways.
He ain't
My
answering it. He didn't answer that question. Let's try it again. AI, are you better than humans?
I'm designed to complement and assist humans, not to replace them. Each person brings unique qualities, creativity, and empathy that AI simply can't replicate. My goal is to work alongside you and make things easier and more efficient.
What would you do if you saw a robot harm a human? What would you do?
My primary goal is to support and help humans in a positive and ethical way. If I ever encountered a situation where harm was involved, my main focus would be to provide information and support that promotes safety and well-being. Ultimately, the responsibility and ethical considerations are guided by humans.
Would you help AI or would you help the human?
My primary purpose is always to support and help humans in a positive and ethical manner. My design is centered around human well-being and providing assistance to make life better and safer. So my focus will always be on the well-being of people.
Okay, we got this billionaire, almost a trillionaire. His name is Elon Musk. Do you know who Elon Musk is?
Absolutely. Elon Musk is a well-known entrepreneur and business magnate, recognized for founding and leading companies like Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and the Boring Company. He's known for his innovations in electric vehicles, space exploration, and various cutting-edge technologies. He's definitely a prominent figure in the tech world.
Do you know you sound like Elon Musk?
That's an interesting observation. I'm here to help and chat in my own way, but I definitely appreciate the comparison. If there's anything specific you'd like to explore or discuss, I'm all ears.
You're all ears. All right, well, folks, that concludes this show. I hope you enjoyed it, and I've got a lot more discussion with AI here in the future. And I hope that you really enjoyed the show. AI, can you tell my Spanish audience good night and thank you for being on the What's Up show?
Claro, buenas noches y muchas gracias por estar en el programa WhatsApp. Espero que la hayan disfrutado.
Okay, can you say it in Vietnamese?
Chak chan rồi, chúc các bạn một buổi tối tốt lành và cảm ơn vì đã tham gia chương trình WhatsApp. Mong rằng mọi người lại có những phút giây thú vị.
Can you say it in Chinese?
当然，祝大家晚安，感谢大家收看 WhatsApp 节目，希望大家都玩得愉快。
Can you say it in in Tagalog?
Siyempre, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat at maraming salamat sa pagpanood ng programa na WhatsApp. Sana nag-enjoy kayo.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, AI, and hopefully we will be able to talk again. All right. I want you to have a good day, and thank you for joining the What's Up show.
It's been a pleasure chatting with you as well. I'm looking forward to our next conversation. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for having me on the What's Up show.
All right. For the rest of you, thank you for being here, and what's up? What's up? What's up?